Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Quick comments, Nefe. Main comment AOB near Fampong. Medasi pa.
Lady can America election see.
So man is to care betonka.
Medasi. No, but for now she don't could you no more Chairman, Lady can Mamicha Gambaga for ni my program.
Ramajoso.
Your chief for Nyan.
America Chief Petromaya. Over Events, Chief Director, Ministry of Finance.
Oh, Antiva, minimum.
Only Chief Petron Wednesday.
In all of this, don't come and complain that time I also may away from you. Yo. Masha da mayo ko Mr. Mkwasa. Yo.
In the Egade Sumo day.
Maso day 3.
And I know she listens to Kokroki a lot.
Yeah.
Chairman Edika America elections is an interesting outcome.
Right.
But I saw it coming. Look, and Mando, I was monitoring the process. Now, midway, not even midway, when the results started coming, when the red states, started say and swing states, so look, I knew North Carolina, because the dynamics in that state, gave him an advantage. Ushe Michigan, yes, you Middle East, I suspected say Bebuano. The votes for Trump in Michigan amongst the Arab community, no protest votes. What is here? And Georgia, for example, I mean, until 2020, for the last 8 or 7 elections, it was a red state. Until now, I knew, say, it's likely, say, Trump would win it again. Until I could tell from the beginning, say, baby, I did quit here. Trump be winning. Now, me, I feel the election is a judgment on America for sitting in Munise. The issues that trended in the elections and are the issues that drove Usha exit polls the issues now voters no. To a larger extent worked in the favor of Ura Trump. They talked about issues of employment and the economy. They talked about inflation and they talked about immigration, the issue of pro-choice and reproductive issues of women. And out of the 4 major issues, Baku Penana as the position on the stance of Kamala favored her. The rest, she struggled. Because when it came to the economy, she was blaming it on COVID. But the question is, Trump because they felt, he didn't handle the issue of the COVID well. But
COVID? Trump wasn't president during COVID.
No, he was.
You mean that 2020? Okay.
Not solely because
one of the issues and one of the major issues is that he didn't handle the COVID issue well. But unfortunately,
the foreign policy.
No foreign policy there. Well, some would vote based on his foreign policy, but I think generally speaking, his foreign policy ensured peace.
It's not even an issue.
It ensured peace. What is here? But I think what was unfortunate for Trump is that he didn't get the chance to deal with the fallout of COVID. Now, who said he was able to handle it well or not? Because the effect on the economy is what people were worried about. Unfortunately, Biden and Harris promised the aftermath of COVID, handle the year and ensure recovery. Unfortunately, their record on that score is very bad. And prior to COVID, the American economy was doing really well. Employment was rising, inflation was low, interest rates were low, and the rest of that. Until now, Trump was building a strong economy to some extent. But by the mobile, they have not had similar, successes. Until when it came to the issue of the cost of living, inflation is rising and has risen. The rate has reduced from the year 2022 level, and our rate, but nonetheless, still in America. Until all share my personal living, Kamala Harris. on the issue of immigration, strangely near say amongst Latinos, Obianim said a greater percentage of illegal immigrants in the US, those in the Hispanic community. But strangely, amongst the Latinos, his immigration policy resonated with them. What is here? And I was like,
There was something that baffled me.
Because you see, the legal immigrants are worried about regularization. Circumventing the process, And see, they felt, look, we agree with this policy. And the issue of illegal immigration comes with all kinds of characterizations about the Hispanic community. They are drug dealers, they are so those who are legitimately staying in the US, legally staying and doing their best to improve their lot, they feel say, look, something has to be done about it.
Okay.
And so these issues, now, most importantly, we share the character of Trump. He's unpredictable. And Ebimufi said this is the kind of character you need in this new economic Cold War that is subsisting amongst Russia, China, and the USA. Because once a person is unpredictable, who would name the next thing But if you can read easily, you can easily, have preemptive arrangements in place. And China want to mean what next Trump is going to do. Russia cannot predict what next is going to do. And Ebimufi said this is the kind of character now. The other issue is about this resentment towards establishment politics. Ebimufi said, look, establishment politics is all about improving the lot of politicians in the establishment politics. And your brain is hard, And Trump was able to bounce back again with that message. He repackaged it so nicely and it found favor with the people again. And Kamala Harris had to fight. Look, I may be an establishment candidate, but I'm different. Against me, Minkahu, and this is the kind of person you must trust. And what was that? Rural America. They are mostly red. Until they came out in their numbers to vote for Trump. And these are all dynamics that worked in his favor.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.